Hello, this is Jamaica 5288, and today we're going to make rice and peas. Now, this video is in addition to the curry chicken and rice and peas, but I decided to separate it and show you the rice and peas separate and then bring it all together in one video with the chicken. So this one is just rice and peas, okay? Please like and subscribe if you like my recipes. This is for my grandmother, Iris, and I miss her so much, but she was such a good cook. Oh my gosh, that lady could throw down. So, see you soon. But we're also gonna cook some rice and peas with this. So, open up your bag of rice and peas the night before, if you can. Let me get my knife or my scissors. I'm just gonna use a half a bag. I'm gonna cook too much. And that's about a half a bag. There you go. We're going to put some water in there and let it soak overnight. You got to put enough water in there because your beans or your peas, and I'm using red beans. See that? Red beans, not kidney beans, red beans, okay? And you're going to soak it in some water overnight. Let me set this aside. So it's the next day and I'm pouring the water off. I'm gonna put some more water in a pot and I'm gonna boil these and then we'll go on from there for the rice and peas. I've transferred the peas to a new pot and I'm gonna just cover them. Let me get them flat. I just wanna cover them with water. We don't wanna put too much water because we're going to also add coconut milk once they're cooked. So I'm gonna put them on about 5 on medium on the oven and let them cook. We're not gonna come back and mess with this until the peas are done. I'll see you soon. All right, so let me tell you what we're gonna put in next. We're gonna take some ham hock and we're gonna put this in our beans. I'm gonna put that in now while it's cooking. I want that flavor to get in there. If you don't have ham hock, use smoked turkey bones or smoked turkey leg or smoked turkey neck, or you can use some of this later on in the rice cooking process, all right? That'll give it some flavor. We're also gonna use a habanero or Scotch bonnet as we call it, onion, some fresh thyme. If you don't have fresh thyme, use dried thyme, but use way less. Bell pepper, coconut milk. Because I'm using the ham hock that has salt in it, be careful with the salt. You're gonna have to taste it, and I wouldn't put any salt in it until after, okay? Because the ham hock and the beef and the turkey, they all are cured in salt. So you do not need salt, okay? You can put salt in it later. And once we're ready to get this in, we're gonna cook. We're still cooking our beans. Let me take you over there. Hey, you guys, it's B. So I have my hock in my pot. I have my hock and my beans cooking together, okay? So I will see you guys once the beans are cooked. We're gonna add the rest of the stuff. We're not gonna chop the onion a lot. We're just gonna chop it a little bit, and we're gonna cut the bell pepper, and we're gonna just slice the habanero or the Scotch bonnet in half so it can give it some flavor, but it doesn't overtake it. I think the bell pepper and the onion gives it extra flavor. I mean, if you follow the book, it's gonna tell you to use the scallions, green onions. But since I'm using the regular onion, I'm not gonna put the green onion in there, okay? All right, I'll see you when the beans are ready, and then we'll start on our curry chicken. See you soon. So let me check the beans to see if they're done, or the peas to see if they're done. They feel like they're not done. I'm gonna take one pea. Come on, I just need one. Take 2 peas and check. They're not done. We're gonna let this sit for another 15 minutes. I'm gonna turn this down to about 4, let it simmer, and we'll be back. So the next ingredient is our parboiled rice. I used about 2.5 cups of parboiled rice, and we're gonna put it in the sink and wash it. And by washing it, I just mean rinse it off until the water is clear. You'll see that in a second. So while the peas are cooking, we need to wash our rice. And you're gonna just run water over your rice, right? You're gonna notice it's gonna get cloudy. See that? See how cloudy it is? You need to keep rinsing it. Dump off the cloudy water and rinse it over and over until your water is clear. Go ahead and do that, and we'll be right back. So I forgot to mention that I am using parboiled rice, okay? I want a rice that's grainy it's upside down. I'm using parboiled rice because I want a rice that's grainy for the rice and peas. So here is my washed rice. I still have my onion, my thyme, my Scotch bonnet or habanero pepper, a bell pepper, and my coconut milk. Check my peas one more time. And there's the peas and the pork. Peas are almost done. Take my time, I'm gonna throw it in there. Habanero. I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna cut it in half. Take that stem off. I'm gonna cut it in half. I'm gonna put that in there. Bell pepper, I am not gonna dice it. Let me go and get these seeds out. You don't want your seeds in here. You need a half a pepper. Half of a bell pepper, okay? Get the seeds out of your bell pepper. And I'm just gonna cut that into big old chunks. My grandmother did not dice up the bell pepper a lot. You could still see, I mean, she would pull it out. That's how big it would be, okay? So I'm gonna put that in my pot. Onion. I'm just gonna take the ends off the onions. The onion. Slice it, get that outer shell off. And my grandma, my dear grandma, Iris. I'm just gonna cut that in half. I'm gonna throw that in the pot. Okay, I'm gonna take my rice and I'm gonna put that in the pot. Now, I'm gonna bring you over here. Nothing is covered right now. Just gonna get all my rice in there. Get a spoon, right? Let me bring you closer. So I have my rice in there in the pot, right? And it's not covered right now. I'm just gonna spoon it down so that it could be submerged. And I'm gonna kind of mix it up with the peas. The peas are almost completely cooked. They're you don't want mushy peas. So you want to get your rice in there prior to the peas becoming mushy. So they're cooked enough right now for me to add my rice. I'm gonna submerge all of the flavoring in there, right? Get my coconut milk, shake it up. If you're using fresh coconut milk, you need about 2 cups. This is 13.5 ounces. I have water in there, but you have to cover your rice, right? So I show you how you want it. I'm gonna bring my water about up to here so that everything is fully submerged. And I'm pouring my coconut milk in there. The reason why I'm doing it this way is because I want to control how much I put in there. And the whole can is in there, okay? If you all do not have enough coconut milk when you fill the can, make sure you put some water in there. You have to make sure that everything is submerged. Now I'm gonna bring this to a boil, and it should come to a boil in a minute, and then I'm gonna cover it. So we'll be back when that happens. Right now it's not boiling. You see that everything is covered. It looks so good. Look at this, it's beautiful. I love those colors. Look at that. Look at that. Let's do an aerial view. See it? Okay. So anyway, we're going to bring this to a boil, and then I'll be back with you guys, okay? Once the rice and peas and the coconut milk came to a boil, I covered it with a lid and I set my timer for 15 minutes. See you in a sec, or see you in 15 minutes. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Rice and peas, my grandmother's way. And I tell you what, if you want to make rice and peas, and you want it with coconut milk, and you want it full of peas, you know, this is awesome. I mean, I took a taste while y'all weren't looking, and it is delicious. Could use a little bit of salt, but you always add salt to whatever you want in the rice. I don't put a lot of salt in it, as I said, because of the pork or the beef stock that you might put in there, or the chicken, the turkey, the smoked turkey. All of that is cured in salt. So I'm afraid to put too much salt. For those people who have high blood pressure, this is good. You add the salt that you want. Rice, you can do that after, no problem. I will see you. This is Jamaica 5288. Please like and subscribe. And remember, take care of yourself and take care of each other. Look at those rice and peas. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? I just love it. Just love it. It's a side dish, but I love it. See you later. Bye.